Hi, and welcome back to Raising Rogers. If you love what we're doing over here on Raising Rogers, please make sure to give us a like and a subscribe and let people know about what we're doing. The book I have for you today is called Like Me by Wifler. If you're a mom, you may recognize Laura's name. She is the founder and co-host of the podcast Risen Motherhood, which I've listened to for years, and I highly recommend it if you are a mom at any stage of motherhood. Their podcast is gospel-centered, and it's so encouraging to moms like you and me. So this book, Like Me, is a story about disability and discovering God's image in every person. So we open up on a story, just a regular day in the life of a family. And mom and their dog go to wake up the boys, and one of the little boys has a disability. It's from the point of view of the big brother. And it says, "My dog runs to wake up my brother. Even though he's 4, he still sleeps in a crib." It says, "We hurry to get dressed. It's Wednesday, which means we have to leave a little extra early. My brother has therapy today." So they all get in the car, and there's a couple of notes. It says, "When I walk my brother outside, he has braces on his legs." It says, "Most people don't, but my brother wears them to help him learn to walk while he's using a walker, just like my mom holds my hand when we cross the ice to get in the van." So they get to therapy, and the big brother notes, it says, "Some people in the waiting room behave in ways that I'm not used to." It says, "One boy rocks in the corner, saying words I can't hear. A girl cries while stomping her feet and swinging her arms, and another girl is wearing big headphones and smiling straight ahead. And then a boy with crutches smiles at me. And one girl has a gray dog that wears a special vest." It says, "I'm not allowed to touch the dog, but I like to watch him." So this big brother is acknowledging all these different people in the room. It says, "I don't always understand what these kids are saying and why they act the way they do, but Mom says it's because God made everyone unique. We all give him glory in different ways, but if we look closely, we can learn a little bit about God through each and every one of them. Mom says it's a privilege to know another human being, no matter what they look like or how they act. Don't forget that, kiddo," Mom says. When therapy is over, they go to grab a sandwich from the sandwich shop, and then they head home, and it's a snowy day, so they all join in on some sledding, and even little brother gets to go, and he gets to ride in the sled. So the day goes on, and they have so much fun sledding. They come inside for hot cocoa, and little brother is so excited, and we picture him here with his walker, and it says, "My brother is so excited for candy and sweets. He shouts and celebrates. We're not sure what he's saying, but my mom tells me we don't have to understand his words to understand what he means. We know my brother is happy, so we cheer along with him." So later on in the day, big brother is playing with some friends, and little brother, the one with disability, comes down and he pulls down their fort. And it says, "Hey," as my friend yells as the blanket falls to the floor. They start to build it again, but then little brother comes and pulls it down again. And it says, "Blankets and pillows are everywhere, and I start to get mad. And then my brother throws a toy airplane in the air, and it hits me in the head. He says, 'Ow!' And he says, 'I feel the hot tears fill my eyes because my head hurts so bad.'" So Mom comes downstairs to see what's happened. And Mom makes the boys say sorry to each other. And I love this page. It says, of course, it's from the view of the big brother. It says, "He gives the best hugs. He means them more than anybody I know." So it says, "I know my brother's mind thinks differently than mine, and it's not his fault. Mom says he just wants to be like me and be included and have fun, and he plays the best way he knows how." So they end the day with Dad reading a story, and Mom says it's time for bed, so they all get tucked in. And something Mom tells the boys before they go to bed every night: God made you, God loves you, and God is kind to you. So she tucks them in, and they all go to sleep, and they're dreaming of hot cocoa and sledding. I love this book. A little bit of story of our family is I have a son who has epilepsy, and so I really resonate with this book because there are things in my son's life that we have to be cautious around, and we have to be careful around, and he has a few extra needs as well. And so I really resonate with Like Me in that perspective because I'm a mom who gets that and who understands, and maybe you do too. And I think this is a great book that shows us that even people who have disabilities or extra needs or special needs are still made in God's image. And we can see God in each and every one of those people, even me and even you and even our children with disabilities. So I think this book is so important and so needed and so special, and I can see Laura's heart as she has written this book. So make sure that you grab this. Even if your family hasn't experienced someone with disabilities, then you will eventually encounter that. So this book is a great book to explain to your children and open that door and help them be loving and kind to those individuals. Like Me by Wifler. You definitely need to add this to your library. So until next time.